Hello, everyone. Thank you for taking the time to join us here today to kick off our 38th annual Toys for Tots drive here at the Mall of New Hampshire. My name is Stefan Brown. I recently took over as the general manager here for Jack Toscano, who is here somewhere. He's in the back. So I have the honor of introducing some key civic leaders here in the Granite State, including Governor Chris Sununu, Senators Jean Shaheen and Maggie Hassan, Congress members Annie McLean-Custer and Chris Pappas, and the Mayor of Manchester, Joyce Craig. In addition, I also have the honor of introducing Sergeant Vasquez, Sergeant Rivera, and Major Cunningham of the United States Marine Corps, who have all taken time out of their busy schedules to celebrate this milestone with us here today. To get started, I'd like to welcome Governor Chris Sununu to say a few words.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Well, thank you very much. I just want to first say just a big thank you, right, to the Marines who put this event on every year, to the Mall of New Hampshire, who has been our host here, and Sandy will be with us shortly, which is great. Look, the state is doing incredibly well. We all know that. But at any given time, you have 10% of the state that is food insecure, that is having a hard time paying their bills, that is, struggling with credit card debt, with inflation, all this. These are real challenges. So I think it is incumbent on all of us to say during this time of year, what else can we do, right? Where else can we kind of put in a lending hand? What other opportunities can we find? And Toys for Tots is this amazing opportunity that everyone can take part of while you're out Christmas shopping or clicking online, whatever it takes. There are drop areas all across the state. It's very easy to participate in. So whatever folks can do to just find that extra helping hand, even if it's just something small, it is something. And that can make all the difference in the world for families that might be just struggling to pay the bills this holiday season. And it's all about kids. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just about making sure that every kid has a smile on their face during the holidays. But thank you guys again. None of this happens without all the different efforts, again, with the Marines, and especially the mall here of New Hampshire has just done a phenomenal job. And we hope to see lots of people in the mall supporting local businesses as much as they can. Not that I'm anti-Amazon, but hey, you should come to the Mall of New Hampshire. I mean, that's really the message. Come to the Mall of New Hampshire, support local businesses. It's much more fun that way, without a doubt. So thank you so much.
Chris. Appreciate it. All right. Next, Senator Jean Shaheen.
Well, thank you, Stefan. It's nice to see new leadership here, and we'll miss you, Jack, but I understand you just changed malls, that's all. So let me echo the governor's remarks about how great it is to have the Mall of New Hampshire host this event every year. And it's always nice to be with the governor, with my colleagues, Senator Hassan, Congressman Pappas, and Congresswoman Custer, and of course with the mayor of Manchester, Joyce Craig. And this would not happen without the Marines. I have to tell Major Cunningham and Sergeant Vasquez and Rivera that I was just up in Canada for the Halifax International Security Forum, and we met with a lot of members of the military while we were there, our Canadian counterparts, and the Chief Minister of Defense from Canada. And as we were talking about some of the challenges that our militaries have in democracies, one of the things that he said is that the only military that doesn't have trouble recruiting are the Marines. And I think that speaks not just to your ethic of commitment to the battlefield, but it also speaks to this kind of event that the Marines do every year. And I think this is the 76th year that the Marines have been doing Toys for Tots. And it really is, I think, a recognition of your commitment to the country, not just to military service, but to everything else that goes on in our country. So thank you all very much. And again, this is the fun kind of event that we all get to do. It's a way to kick off the holiday season, and it's so nice to be able to be here to recognize the importance of helping others at this holiday season. That's what I think the holidays are all about. It's about remembering those people we want to recognize, helping those people who may need a helping hand right now because they're struggling for whatever reason. And that's what Toys for Tots is all about. It's about helping those kids to understand that we care about them. We are here to recognize that we want them to have positive futures and to get up on Christmas morning and see that they have something under the tree, something to recognize how important each and every child in New Hampshire is. So thank you to everybody involved, and hopefully we'll get lots of people coming in to drop off lots of toys for children in New Hampshire who need to see Santa on Christmas morning. Thank you.
Senator Maggie Hassan.
Well, thank you, Stefan, and Governor and colleagues. It is great to see all of you. It's great to have a nice crowd here already this morning. To the Marines who lead this effort, thank you so much for everything you are doing to make sure that we have a really, really strong Toys for Tots program again this year. It makes such a huge difference in the lives of our families and our kids. And I think for everybody who's thinking about how to kick off the holiday season, stopping at a Toys for Tots location and making sure that you're making a donation to the point of the governor and Senator Shaheen doesn't need to be an expensive gift. It doesn't need to be a big gift. The whole concept here is that in New Hampshire and in the United States, we care about each other, and we want to do right by each other, and we want to make sure that at the holidays, our kids know that their family's there for them, but that the community's there for them too. And one of the ways we do that is to make sure that every child, no matter what kind of financial challenges their family may be having, has a gift to open up on Christmas morning. So I am really, really thrilled to be here. I also just want to thank the Marines not only for their leadership in this program, but I also just want to thank all of the members of our armed services today, many of whom are far away from home, doing what they do best, which is to make sure that we are all safe and secure and free. And to Senator Shaheen's point, the armed services for democracies, the armed service for the United States, do what they do not because they know each of us. They do what they do because they know each one of us is a member of a democracy, and each one of us counts as a citizen in that democracy. So we are really, really grateful for your service, for that of your fellow service members. And at a time of some stress and difficulty for families around New Hampshire, for families around the country, it's just really important to come together and remind people that the holidays are all about light and hope, and contributing to the Toys for Tots program is one way that you can be a part of that light and that hope. Thanks, everybody.
Congressman Chris Pappas.
Well, thank you, Stefan, very much, and congratulations on the new gig. Jack, great to have you with us as well. And thanks to all my friends and colleagues up here for their comments and their commitment through the years to this great, important program that provides gifts to kids throughout the holiday season. Thank you to the Marines for what you do to keep our nation safe and strong, and for demonstrating how to go the extra mile. And this Toys for Tots program is one way that you have done that through decades and decades of service to the American people. When you think about the holiday season, oftentimes you think about a memory that you have from when you were growing up. I think of that often this time of year. And every kid deserves a happy holiday season. Every parent deserves the peace of mind that they're able to support their family and provide that experience for their kids. And so we are not just a collection of families in New Hampshire, we are one big family. And this is a way that people can pull together, can make sure that no one is left behind, and that regardless of their economic circumstances, that everyone is able to enjoy the holiday season and the Christmas spirit that is coming up in just a few short weeks right now. So I'm just grateful that the mall is hosting us once again here, and that so many folks across New Hampshire and across the country are participating in Toys for Tots. Hope you will continue to dig deep and figure out ways that you can be there for others, especially at this time of year where we know so many families in our own communities, in our own state, need the help and need that boost. So wish everyone a happy holiday season, a happy Thanksgiving coming up this week, and thanks again to the mall for hosting us for this.
Mayor Joyce Craig. Oh, I'm sorry. We'll go in that order. Yeah, do you want to come up? Go ahead. Yeah, that works. Sorry. Here you go.
How are you? No problem. Congressman Annie Custer. Thank you. Congratulations on your position. And Jack, good luck in your new position. I want to thank the governor and my delegation and Mayor Craig. We're here in the spirit of the holidays, and we're here about giving. And I think the best thing to be said is the presents are actually to the person giving. And I think it's a fine time of year to teach our children, come to the Mall of New Hampshire, thank you to the Mall of New Hampshire, to get a gift for another child that isn't as fortunate as you might be. And for whatever reason, there are a lot of different circumstances that families struggle around the holidays. And we just want to be here thanking the Marines, thanking Toys for Tots for bringing smiles for the holidays for every young child around the state. These are challenging times. I want to thank the governor and our trooper for keeping Concord, New Hampshire safe last weekend. These are trying times, and I think people have worries, but this is also a time to bring that spirit of light, bring that spirit of joy, share the light, share the joy, make every child happy, and come together as a community. So thank you to the Marines, great to be with you, and we're here to celebrate.
And now Mayor Joyce Craig. I said I wouldn't do that, and I did that. Sorry about that.
Thank
Thanks.
you,
All
Stefan.
right.
Good morning, everyone. It's such a pleasure to be here with you, Governor Sununu, and our federal delegation. We're so fortunate in New Hampshire that we can have all of you here with us to celebrate today, and I'm really grateful for that. And I do want to thank the Marines as well for your leadership in this program and so many other efforts that you have going on, not only in New Hampshire, but throughout our country. We're tremendously grateful for your time and efforts, so thank you so much. Today is a day about giving. I kicked off the day along with Congressman Pappas at a breakfast for families in transition, supporting their efforts. And I can tell you the needs in our state are great. So I'm really, really grateful for everyone who's here, who is going to buy toys for children so that they can wake up on Christmas morning with a smile on their face and be thrilled with the day. So I do encourage our community to come forward, to come to the Mall of New Hampshire, to make a child's day, and to provide peace of mind, as we heard earlier, to families who are struggling within our state. So thank you so much.
All right, and last but certainly not least, I'd like to invite the Marine Corps, represented by Sergeant Vasquez, Sergeant Riviera, and Major Cunningham, to say a few words about the efforts that the Marines are undertaking to make sure the Toys for Tots campaign will be able to serve thousands of children across our state who need the program this holiday season. Without the help and hard work of these men and women of the Marine Corps, the Toys for Tots program would not be as successful as it is today. We thank you not only for your extraordinary efforts with the program, but for your sacrifice and service for our nation as members of the armed forces. And we are honored to have you all with us. Please welcome the Marine Corps.
Good morning, ladies. Good morning, gentlemen. We are more than excited to be a part of the 76 Toys for Tots campaign this year. This program would not be able to be accomplished without your support and participation. Our biggest mission this year is to ensure that every child has a Merry Christmas. Thank you for your support.
The Marines could not bring this program to the youngest civilians of New Hampshire and beyond without the help of political leaders like the ones that we've just heard from. For that, we thank them from the bottom of our hearts. In addition to our elected officials and members of the Marine Corps, the generosity of our customers and employees here at the Mall of New Hampshire continues to amaze us each and every year. We're truly grateful for their support. As a New Hampshire native myself, I can tell you firsthand there really is something special in the way that Granite Staters care for their communities, and this program really exemplifies that. If you're considering donating your unwrapped gifts this year, please remember the Toys for Tots campaign serves children from the littlest newborns to teens up to age 17, and therefore a variety of items are needed. This program does not give gifts. It gives hope and inspiration to families in our communities that need it the most. The Marine Corps want to make sure that children of all ages have a present under the tree this holiday season, and with your help, we can work together to achieve that goal. Thank you all for being here today and for helping us to kick off the 2023 Toys for Tots campaign. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, let's fill the sleigh up.
The ladies here today, Barbie is a firefighter.
I like it.
Really good.
Candyland.
Yeah.
Fire.
one, Custer, you brought a. You're like Santa. You literally brought
I got a bag.
bag.
I
Yeah,
did.
love that.
I did. Well, my team got carried away. They went big on puzzles. Oh man.
I know.
I knew that at least I carried away, but I haven't seen this game in a long time.
And
Oh, Candyland.
Yeah, oh, I did a Candyland too. Yeah, we did some STEM ones.
Oh, Play-Doh.
More STEM.
Oh, camping, Barbie. Camping.
Very New Hampshire. Yeah, I went old school. I went to the snow.
Oh, I used to love that.
Nice. Yeah, in the restaurant industry, you started out young. Oh, and I think this is more Play-Doh.
Look, see, we're thinking the same.
Oh, yeah, that's really funny.
Play-Doh. Play-Doh's always
Stocking stuffer. Oh, nice, Barbie. This is shopping.
okay.
It was all
All right. What is your
Oh,
Barbie?
yeah?
The whole place is Barbie.
She's at the grocery store.
Very Barbie.
The occasional football.
Soccer. I've got that.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
unbelievable. They're so good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome. Dartmouth's Ivy League champions, just want to say. Brad's like, really? Like, anyone cares? Big time. We're all about E game on Saturday.
All right. And then I'd invite you all, if you want to take a photo by the site.